A very good evening to everyone. Yeah, I can see students are very excited for the class. I hope my voice is clearly audible and everything is clear so that we can start the session for the day. One of you can just revert me back. A very good evening to all. Welcome you all to Global Online University. We are going to start with our revision, a full-fledged revision. Before that, just let me know that everything is fine. Yeah, good evening. One of you can revert me back. Is okay, fine. So let's start the session for the day and tighten your seat belts, everyone, and be ready for the part A of your complete revision syllabus, that is NTA UGC NET Paper 1 October 2020. We are going to start with revision of full syllabus, which will be consisting of two parts. We will be completing part A today, which will be a complete MCQ. Before that, a quick announcement regarding UGC NET October 2021 examination, where Global Online University has brought a quick revision of complete paper 1 for you people in the form of 2000 plus MCQs that will be availed with the help of PDF, which will be including all the expected questions, previous year questions, as well as current affairs. Any student interested can gain the assist with the help of this WhatsApp number. The number is reflecting on the screen. In case if you still want, to have a look, you can go to our Global Online University app. You can download the app with the category as UGC NET, where you will be having test videos and notes as in free way, but that is limited. And if you are wish to join the course, you can go for that, which consists of full syllabus, test, video lectures, notes, as well as previous year question papers. Okay, good evening to all. Just a minute so that we can start. Now before we start, yes, Shai Shrija, what is your doubt? You can please put a doubt clearly so that I can just answer it. So yes, total questions which we'll be having today will be 25 questions. We are doing part A, as I said. So in part A we'll be having 25 questions and the total marks will be 50. We have some surprises over here. Surprises, that means just to create a motivation level. At the end we will post the we will tell the scores also. Every student should post or update your scores. At the same time, we will see who is the star performer of the day. That is part 1 revision. Okay. Shai Shrija, before we start, yes, see, it's not exactly same, but the main concepts are same. So you can, at the end of the day, it is about teaching only. That is, it includes all the units. So you can, if you have time, you can really sit for the lectures and you can on your own see the change. Okay, so best of luck, all the best to everyone. I hope things are very everyone is ready. Keep your bucket score ready and let's start with the session. So get set, go everyone. Let's start with the first question. Okay, in which of the following modes of assessment the potential for increasing intrinsic motivation is optimum? I'll read the question once again. In which of the following modes of assessment the potential for increasing intrinsic motivation is optimum? That is for formative assessment based evaluation, computer based testing assessment, summative assessment, and non-reference based testing assessment. Okay. Expected date, Shrinu, expected date, I have told in one of the class, it is only after 15th of November. You have time till 15th of November. The dates will be only after 15th of November. So that is what my analysis tells. Let's still wait for an official news, but tentative it will be 15th of November. Okay, yes, everyone has started answering. Everyone will no cheating at all. You will do your part of questions and answers. Do not see someone's answer and just fake it out. So just be careful for that. Okay, very good. So yes, So in which of the following modes of assessment the potential, see this is the key word, the potential for increasing intrinsic motivation is optimum. That is only in the formative assessment based evaluation. Now in case there is no wrong answer, but let us see the logic of this particular question also and how it is formative assessment. So we know that formative assessment which is done on a regular basis, so that we can understand what is going wrong, the feedback is on regular basis. So with that help of the feedback, you can motivate the child in, in order to do well, and that's how it is going to work out. But still, if you want a proper explanation, let's go for this also. Formative evaluation is concerned with what? With decision relating to what? Forming or development of students, that is learners, as well as of the codes. It provides feedback at regular stages of teaching learning process, which helps in making changes in curriculum, that is the way you can handle the curriculum, your teaching strategies and the learning environment. At the same time, it helps the students progress in order to have individualized instructions which you can change from a student to student. So it helps in increasing the intrinsic motivation of a student to do better as he gets feedback about his performance, and which can help him to increase his improvement in a positive way, because the feedback comes in a positive form. So I hope it is very, very clear with everyone. Yes. So you people can keep updating your bucket score +2, -2, and keep a tap on your scores. Okay. Now, the concept of proximal development is related to educational communication, which was developed by whom? Which was developed by Freud, Kurt Lewin, or Leviticus, or Albert Bandura. So it was proximal. The concept of proximal development was developed by which of the following? Okay, any one of the following. Neelam, no problem. You can start with question number 2. We are having this like a marathon only, revision marathon it is. Okay. I hope everyone has, yes, okay, we have started getting answers. Great, everyone. Those who have joined, please don't, I forgot to announce today, don't forget to like, share, subscribe so that others can also join if they don't remember about this revision class. Yes, very good. We have done this concept. It is, the right answer is option number C. But go see, we have studied it very well. Now, what is this concept of zone of proximal development? So let's see quickly. The zone of proximal development is nothing, but it refers to the difference between what a learner can do without the help and what he or she can achieve with the guidance. If you remember, that is the zone of proximal development. It is in the form of this circle. So this is what learner has an capability to do, and what teacher, has an capability to guide. So the phase comes where, where a learner can do something on his own, and where the learner has to take the guidance of the teacher in order to improve his skills. So this zone of proximal development was developed by the psychologist and the constructivist, that is Leviticus. Is it clear? Zone of proximal development. There are questions seen on this, so you have to just know this concept very well. Okay. Now, let's go to question number 3. Yes, very good, everyone. Keep updating your bucket score. It gives motivation to others also. Let's go to question number 3. A researcher, while reporting his or her research findings, gives weightage to a stakeholder's perspective in a qualitative research theme. This will involve what? Will it involve violation of ethical norms? Will it called as bias and prejudice? Will it be disclosure of reality situation, or it will be called as inappropriate interference of others in research? What it will be known as? I hope the things are very fine. See, I'm not taking very nice time to read an answer. We are doing this as a final practice. So you have to be a bit quick as per your examination time for paper 1. So that speed should come now. Almost it's 3.5 months we are doing this practice. So you have to be faster so that you can utilize your time for your mathematical calculations well. Dolly, there is no buffering from my end. Just check at yours network also. So I'm just waiting for third answer. Read the question very carefully. A researcher, while reporting his or her research findings. The question is straight. They have confused you with the sentences. it gives weightage to stakeholder perspective in a qualitative research theme. It will be called as what? If not read properly, it can lead to confusion. Okay. Okay, fine. So many of them have answered the question as option C. Yes, the option number C is right. Now I'll explain those who have given a wrong answer. I'll explain you what it means. See what they're telling, a researcher while reporting his research findings. It means that a researcher is writing his research findings and is giving importance to the stakeholder perspective in the form of what? Qualitative research. It means that a researcher has taken a subject where qualitative research from the stakeholder is a part of his research and he's mentioning that findings. So it is basically nothing but he is disclosing the reality situation on which his research was based. So there was no violation of any ethical norm, there was no biasness, there was no inappropriate inference. His research was based on stakeholders' perspective and that's what he is telling. Now, in case if you have not understood, I have still a different way of explaining this answer. First of all, you should know what is a stakeholder. This is detailed way, but still I'll explain this. Stakeholders are a part of an are the one who are directly, indirectly related to the organization. Now on this stakeholders only, a research project is done. Okay, so the stakeholder includes both supportive research, which will help you to give either critical analysis or which will bring a reality. So when you are putting them the questions or interviewing them or taking a questionnaire filled, they will definitely come out with a reality, and that's what the researcher has to tell. So there's nothing but disclosure of reality situation. Okay, it is complicating, but you should think from a researcher point of view. Now question number 5, bit lengthy, so just read carefully. Effective oral communication demands what? See the question very carefully. Effective oral communication demands what? Following are the options: self-confidence, long pauses, consistent practice, business-like approach, knowing the audience, or aggressive questioning. So they have given you 4 options, A, B and C, D. So you can just try this elimination way. You can try this question in elimination way. It will be easier for you to answer. I'm not purposely reading it again because I don't want some students to disturb. So you can read it on your own and answer it. Okay. Okay, option number D. Yes, so I think you people must have done elimination round. Yes, it is option number D is the right option. Now what it talks about, oral effective communication. So this one is very sure that we do not take any long pauses. You know what is the meaning of pause? That you stop for some time and then you continue. No, that is not a part of oral effective communication. So anyways, your option number B is going to cross out. So option number A is not there. Okay, then they have said that consistent practice is good, business-like approach or knowing the audience, aggressive questioning. Now see, this is aggressive, which is negative. So option number F is also not going to work out. So straight away your answer comes as option D. So if elimination if you have done, very good, but you should still, whenever you do elimination, you should still cross check the options. Okay, so yes, update your bucket score. So I've just written that yes, anyone who is willing to communicate orally should ensure that they have the self-confidence, should ensure that they have a consistent practice of speaking fluently the language in which they communicate, and yes, the audience should be familiar. So this becomes helpful for the effective communication. Yeah, don't forget, even if I miss telling it, don't forget to update your bucket score. Okay, and just be on the ground yourself. After seeing full score, don't go on it's in different mode. Okay, now in linear model of communication, the expected result, oral communication, what you want me to explain? Just a minute, I'll finish this question, I'll come again. Very easy question that was. What exactly you want, just let me know. In the linear model of communication, the expected result is what? Is it psychological disruption? Is it removal of physical noise? Is it high level of obstruction? Or is it semantic accuracy? What do you mean by linear model of communication? The expected results with the help of linear model of communication. Yes. Mr. Kailas, what exactly you wanted? You have deleted the message. What doubt you have, you let me know. I'll come back to that question. Okay, yes. 100% the answers are right. Accuracy, that is semantic accuracy. Now, when we talk about linear model, it's nothing but it is one-way process where the sender is the only one who sends the message and the receiver does not give a feedback or a response. The message signal is encoded and transmitted through the channel of noise. The sender is more prominent, that is in the form of linear communication. Now, what is the meaning of semantic accuracy? Everyone has given the right answer, but still, this is very important sentence. It means that it is used to avoid the message being distorted, that is not completed in any manner through a direct communication process. So, semantic accuracy helps not to, disturb the communication. Okay, so that is why it is called as what? It is called as semantic accuracy. Yes. Okay. All those students who have joined bit late will start with the question numbers you have started so that your scores will be accordingly. Okay. Yes. Now, identify those features of learner behavior which are associated with understanding level of teaching. Please read your question very carefully. Identify those features of learner behavior which are associated with understanding level of teaching. That is the keyword. So the options given below are, when we talk about the student rendering facts and information in his or her words, the student immediately recalls the facts which are taught. The student gives own examples to explain the point, or the student interprets the meaning in various ways, or the student reproduces the sequence taught. So what does it means? Mr. Singh, semantic is easy way you can just understand language. Okay, language accuracy. 7th D. Okay, I've started getting answer for 7th. Good speed everyone has got. Okay. Okay. Yes, eliminated way. Very good. So if you see that, yes, right answer, no doubt, right answer is option number D. We are talking about understanding level. If you see, if you go with elimination, recalling comes in your memory level. So directly if you go with option number B, if you even cancel option number B, you will still get a right answer. But still I have told, always to once cross check yourself. So yes, rendering the facts and the information, explaining, that is giving the own way of explanation, that is nothing but understanding, and where the student interprets the meaning in various ways. So all this will help to understand the features of understanding level. Yes, elimination B is the right, easiest way to do this answer. Bucket score, everyone please update your bucket score. This I'm not going through this information because it's same what I've explained you now. Okay, about memory and understanding. Now next question is basically, yes, some students, I meant to say, when they are seeing the answers, no, you just read some messages because your fellow classmates, keep on telling you some shortcuts which are easy to get the topic. Now, which of the following statements, either in the form of assertion and reasoning, you have to identify them. Now see, this is revision, so you will get mixed questions from all sets. So just be careful if there is a change of topic suddenly. So assertion is sniffing may be used to steal data or information over a network. That is a assertion. Now what is reasoning? Sniffing is a process of monitoring and capturing all data packets passing through given network. So which statement, that is assertion, is true, whether it's false, whether it is reason is true or false, you have to tell me. And if you remember our ITC class, we have done this topic of sniffing in one of the class. So you should be able to remember it, the topic. Okay, students have already started answering. Renu, that is 1 1 is what? It's 8th one. That's what you want to tell? Okay, fine. Great. So growing great, everyone. Yes, both of the statements, that is in the form of assertion and reasoning, are correct. Any student who do not know this topic, yet there is a confusion, let me clear that. I have just got the notes for that. So sniffing, let's see the box first. Okay, the box has a meaning. You have different terms. You have snipping also and sniffing also. So when I say sniffing, it is nothing but a process in which all the data packets passing through the network are monitored. That is, monitoring goes on. So the statement was, it was capturing or monitoring. Yes. Sniffers can be hardware or software installed on the system. So it can be done with the help of hardware or software. At the same time, we did spoofing also. That is a process in which an intruder introduces fake traffic and pretends to be someone else. Like for example, when an email is sent from a false sender address, it will ask the recipient to provide the sensitive data, which is again you have to be very alert when you are doing all this process. Okay, it means answering mail from an unknown or a strange email ID. So that is not good. Now here, coming to back to our question. So sniffing, it's nothing but inspecting, monitoring, capturing, decoding, interpreting the information. The only reason behind this is to steal the information, which is in the form of user IDs, passwords or details or any sensitive data. So in this question, the correct explanation is given for the given assertion. Is it clear? Yes. Now, a very favorite questions which we always do. Which of the following terms is related to digital learning environment for design? It should come instantly because we have done this so many times. Which of the following terms is related to digital learning environment for design? Is it e-Vidwan? Is it e-Acharya? Is it e-Kalpa? Or is it e-Yantra? So which of the following is called as or termed as digital learning environment for design? Yes. Certain concepts are repeating. You should know the concept. I mean, just don't keep by hearting the questions. The concept should be very clear. Okay. Before I will give marks for this question only if you tell me the year for e-Kalpa. We have done this e-Vidwan, e-Acharya, e-Kalpa and e-Yantra year. We have also done the establishment years also. Sudarshan, what does it means? Unseen passages, you mean to say? Sudarshan, just be clear what you are saying. That's what I feel. Yeah. Now, no one has given me the year. Everyone has just, just concept, and definitely if in a question, if you get a year, you will again get confused. Okay. Now, let's see the little bit of theory. Now, e-Vidwan, we had 4 terms. We'll just see all the 4 terms. E-Acharya, e-Kalpa and we had e-Yantra. So let's quickly have a revision. Theory, so don't ignore. Just quickly revise this. e-Vidwan is nothing but the database, a premier database of profiles of scientists and researchers and faculty members of leading academic institutions and other research and development organizations which are involved in teaching and research in India, which started in the year 1999. Yes. When we talk about e-Acharya, e-Acharya is nothing but a integrated e-content portal which was developed by National Mission for Education through ICT. It is a portal which provides the facility to search and browse the learners, all the learning material in the form of audio, video, textual material, etc. Okay, which started in the year 2006. When we talk about e-Kalpa, it is nothing but creating digital learning environment for design, which was again sponsored by Ministry of Education, then Ministry of Human Resource Development. It is a part of National Mission through Education in the form of ICT, which started in the year 2002. And e-Yantra, it's nothing but again an initiative by Ministry of Education now, then Ministry of Human Resource Development under National Mission. The initiative was to provide hands-on learning infrastructure to engineering students who have limited access to the labs and the mentor, which started in the year 2009. Okay, see, please remember, the intention to show the slides is just to make you revise it. Questions from anywhere, anyhow it is expected. So don't be very overconfident when the theory comes. Okay, just take your 5 minutes and read it. Okay, and it should be very perfect. Just don't read it for the sake of reading it and forget it. Yes, E-Yantra Robotic Engineering. Yes, it is also known as by IIT Mumbai, that is Bombay. Now, yes, so here we just have a small information. Now, that is eKalpa is nothing but in the form of a mobile app, that is in the form of digital learning environment, which was developed for better reaching out to farming communities. The integration were in the form of 5 services, that is farmers issue reporting and supporting, synchronized farming, farmer dairy, knowledge base and notifications, which are available in the languages, that is English, Hindi, Malayalam and Kannada languages, which are available. So you should be little bit careful. Anything can come out from here. Yes. Now coming to question number 10. Okay, so after this question we will be completing one phase of 10 questions. So in which of the following one nation one standard is mentioned as the mantra to ensure national standard and quality? I'll repeat the question once again. In which of the following one nation one standard is mentioned as the mantra to ensure national standard and quality? Whether it is national policy on education, national policy on education, that is years are different, national policy for skill development and entrepreneurship, Niti Aayog. So what is called as one nation one standard? A synchronized farming, it means dolly, which goes parallelly. Okay, in a synchronization, but what happens in actual practical, that is being told to the farmer, that is called a synchronized farming. Sudarshan, unseen passages, no, I have taken a lecture on that. And see, unseen passages, I feel you have to practice more, because reading the passages in the, I think it will kill time unnecessarily, yours also as well as mine also. That's the reason I'm not taking passages. I have taken a lecture on how to solve the passages, strategies for solving passages. In description box the link is there, you can check out. Okay, all mixed answers over here, all were DDD, only hardly there is one or two. Okay, I don't know on what basis where you have checked this answer. It is basically one nation one standard is the mantra for national policy of skill development and entrepreneurship, that is 2015. Okay, now please remember, it is sorry, I have shifted the slides. Just a minute, sorry. My one slide was there regarding to this. This slide will be there somewhere. This was a policy which was started with a mantra by the Prime Minister. It is called as especially for employability, and that was with reference to National's policy for skill development and entrepreneurship. So that is with reference to that. The slide I have written, I will show you. There is one slide. I don't know where that slide went, or it by mistakenly got deleted. I will just sort it out. Okay. Yes. So it is -2, and I hope you people have not seen the next answer. If yes, then I will change the question so that you don't get bonus mark. Okay. Here there was shifting of slide. Which of the following provides everything vision, the everything vision that guides research into the socially relevant areas? I think it's upside down now. Anyways, okay, whether it is option number A, ARIA, whether it is option number B, imprint, whether it is option number C, NIRF, or whether it is option number D, Swayam Prabha. Which of the following provides everything, the vision that guides research into socially relevant areas? This question I should ignore. I will not count this question. I'll give you some different question, because this will be coming as bonus question. Okay, I'll still wait for the answers. Yeah, I know 100% right answers will come over here. Yes, very obedient student. So I'll have some alternative solution. I'll give some different question, but yes, the right answer is the slide went upside down. That is imprint. I purposely wrote all the full forms so that once again you can revise. Yeah, we have already done also this question. That is Atal ranking of institutions, innovation and achievement. Impact, research, innovation and technology, the National Institutional Ranking Framework. So this is, we have done this, but still a bonus question. Let's see. Okay, now the next question, non-traditional teaching. I hope everyone is back to question number 12 and do update your bucket score. Even if your question number 11 is right, do update. Okay, I'm not that strict teacher, so you can have that leverage of +2. So let's come to question number 12 now. Non-traditional teaching and learning strategies lay emphasis on what? Students need based resource, material and learning standards, developing skills, attitudes and value, promoting inbox thinking process, lecture based model, or acquiring knowledge necessary to respond creatively. So which of them comes under non-traditional teaching and learning strategies? Okay, we have started getting answers. Pushpa, when she comes with a special entry. Directly answer is there. Karuna, after a long time, there is a lot of gap by you. Yes, I'll just repeat what Dolly has written. I just told you at the start of the lecture, everyone has to be true to yourself. At the end of the day, you all are teachers. So even if you have seen, update your bucket score very honestly and faithfully. Okay, yes, we have an option over here. Option number 1 is the right answer. Okay, so let's see. Yes, we are talking about what? Non-traditional teaching learning strategies. Now, when we talk about non-traditional, means conventional way of, teaching and learning strategies, which we have already done in one of the lecture also, but in different form. So it is conventional and non-conventional, you can also tell. So students need based resource, material and learning standard. Very important point. Okay, developing the skills, attitude and values for the students, and then definitely not promoting inbox thinking or a lecture based model, but bringing out creativity. So it is, it has to be very, very important that when you go for a non-traditional teaching and learning strategies, the emphases are led on this particular options. Okay, so yes, the same thing I have repeated. I have just repeated the same concept, that is, as per the non-traditional teaching and learning strategies, the one needs to well understand before, the appropriate comparison with the older techniques. That, as I said, conventional and non-conventional, it emphasizes the needs of the student based on the material, focuses on skills, attitude and values, and at the same time brings creativity. Okay, now question number 13. Okay, National Disaster Management Authority is an agency of Ministry of what? This question was taken in a strategy class where no one has answered it. So I have brought this option question once again. So please remember, you're doing it well. We have already done this in the strategy class. National Disaster Management Authority is an agency of Ministry of what? Jal Shakti, Home Affairs, Earth Science, Housing and Urban Affairs. Okay. I'll just wait for everyone to finish. Okay, fine. So let's see. Yes, national, very good, because last time drastically everyone went wrong, but I hope some of them remember this. That is, National Disaster Management Authority is an agency under Ministry of Home Affairs, okay, which is an apex body. It's also called as NDMA, an apex body of Government of India, and which comes under Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, good. So please keep on updating your bucket scores. Don't forget to update your bucket score, everyone. Okay, we should see who is the star performer of the day. Okay, now Which of the following tools is a collaboration tool for providing virtual classroom environment? Which of the following tools is a collaboration tool for providing virtual classroom environment? Is it A Lab? Is it A View? Is it A Tutor? Or is it A Learner? So which of them is called as a tool for providing virtual classroom environment? Mr. Nirmal, what this counting is going for? 65 people. So for the star performer you are counting, or for some different? Okay, I'm just giving some time so that others can just quickly answer and the bucket scores increases. Okay, yes, we have done this very well. Some questions which are done again will be repeated, so just be careful that you are right with this answer. That is called as A View. Amrita, which virtual interactive e-learning world, which provides a learning experience, immersed learning experience as a classroom, as a good real classroom experience by Amrita e-learning research lab. It is a collaboration tool for providing virtual classroom environment. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's move a little bit ahead now. Okay, question number 15. Identify the distinctive features. Bucket score, Sudarshan, bucket score, it means your scores. That is the new terminology which I have started using from day one. Identify the distinctive feature of traditional method of Indian education from the following list. So from the given list, which is the traditional method feature that you have to tell? Direct perception of truth both at ends as well as means as well as end, making everything on trust, evolving own way of learning, following Naya philosophy with deductive process. So which of them identify the distinctive feature of the traditional methods? No, don't worry, I am not going to idly wait for everyone, Mr. Nirmal. It was just an hyperbole in the sentence, nothing else. Okay. Yes, everyone, we have started with question number 15. Yes, okay, fine. Very good. Yes, so when we talk about the distinctive feature of traditional method, we basically speak about what? Direct perception of truth from both at means as well as end. Okay, the rest of the factors are not, or the options are not, which are not worth to the question. So the right option is option number 1. Okay, so now coming to yes, if you want a small explanation, that is Indian traditional method of Indian education, which was based basically on Gurukul system, where in which gurus used to teach the students about reality of life. That was not, it was all based in a practical form of education with the help of Vedas and the own research and thoughts. That is direct means both, that is both means as well as ends. That is the meaning of this particular sentence. Now, assertion and reason. The next topic is assertion and reason. Dolly, okay, just a minute. I will clarify you because this question is on screen. Everyone will keep on answering. I'll come to you that the meaning for that. Okay. So now assertion is what? It's nothing but defining the objectives of the topic of discussion is not necessary in the first step in the classroom communication. The reason is clear definitions of objective make students understand this topic well. So you have to tell whether the reason is correct as per the assertion or not, or is it false or true. That's how you have to tell it. Dolly, till the time yes, Kyoso Pune has given the answer, but in very easy language. What is means and ends? It's nothing but what are the goals and aims which you have decided, and for that if you work, it is, we use the sentence as means and ends. That is nothing but the future, the goals, aims and goals, in order to accept the future challenges or to get the desired future results. That's what you can keep in easiest way. Okay, question number 16. Very good, everyone. A very easy question, but please read it from the perspective of a statement and a reason, not from your own perspective. Obviously, A will be false. Defining the objective on the topic of discussion is not necessary. In fact, without that, we teachers do not start a lesson. So, clear definitions of objectives make student understand the topic well. Yes, it is true. But the statement, the assertion is false. So, assertion is false and the reason is true is the right option. So just ensure that yes, objectives are very important for any class, okay, whether it is at any level teaching, but objectives, without objectives we can't go ahead. Okay, so update your bucket score, everyone, and let's go ahead now. So the same thing I have written here. If you point one point that is you want, it's very clearly written that communication with the classroom is an important, in order for students to learn effectively, should be in place from an early stage of learning. It means it talks about what? It talks about why, what, the purpose of learning. The classroom communication, which exists in three categories, that verbal, non-verbal and written, and the teacher have to follow the categories properly. And the first step of the classroom communication is to make the students understand the objectives, a definition of objectives clearly, and then only the teacher can go ahead. Okay, yes. Now research. So teaching aptitude we came to communication. Now we are coming to research. Okay, yes. So shall I start now? Question number 17. Question number 17 is on hypothesis testing is the main concept of which type of research. Okay, the options given below are experimental, historical, then we have is next is survey, and the last is agetical. Okay, Ratnakar, I want to say you are completely isolated. Where you disappeared? Yeah, after a long time. I'm fine. I hope you are too doing well. Okay, very good, everyone. So hypothesis testing is the main concept of which type of research? 100% correct answer. Yes, it is an experimental research. It is not historical, it is not survey, and it is not exegetic research. Now exegetic research, it means which talks about critical research, or basically which is based on the interpretation. Okay, we do not have this in our syllabus, so we are not concerned more about it. Pushpa, I said that agetical research, or you use that agetic research, is nothing but one which is based on the critical explanation, basically with your primary source of data. Okay, it is depend on your interpretation or your critical explanation. Fine. Yes, I hope I have given the meaning of the option, that is the fourth option. So when we talk about hypothetical testing, it is yes, main concept of experimental research. The purpose is to investigate the relationship between two variables to test the hypothesis by the use of scientific method, because then only we will accept one and reject other, and it is done it is a statistical method which will help us to take the decision using the experimental data. Okay, now question number 18, a very easy question. It should be very quick and correct. In which level of teaching lower level learning outcomes get focused? Read it carefully, don't just jump it. In which level of teaching lower level learning outcome gets focused? Either it is memory level, is it understanding level, is it reflective level, or is it autonomous development level? Question number 18, everyone. Yes. Everyone independently should ensure that you are just putting the messages for answers, no seeing the messages here and there. Very good. This, otherwise you get tempted in a wrong way. Very good, everyone. It should be 100%. Yes, Pushpa has made it little bit more elaborative. Memory level as the lower level and reflective level as the highest level. Thank you. So yes, the right answer is memory level. Okay, very good. So update your bucket scores, everyone. Now the next question, From the list given below, identify the competencies of an effective teacher which is related to the personality and attitude of the teacher. Okay, which is related to personality and attitude. The options given below are locus of control, then communicating, managing, self-efficacy, that is self-efficiency, teacher's enthusiasm, and being organized and orderly. So which of the following options will be right? Yes, +2, -2. Now I'm curious to see who is the star performer of the day. Okay. Yes, waiting for few more answers, not for all. So those who are reading it, ensure that you are reading it properly and giving the answer. Okay, so let's see now. Yes, so option number, now see here there are two words which you have to be careful, which are the competencies for effective teaching, that is of an effective teacher, with related to personality and attitude. Now see, domain of personality and attitude, this may be just another keyword which will help you to give a correct answers. Now when I say locus of control, I hope locus of control, it is nothing but a classroom control management by the teacher. Communication, managing, self-efficiency, that is, see, please remember what they are saying, all the options may be right according to you, but they are talking about the most effective options depending upon the personality and attitude will be the locus of control, that is nothing but the classroom management, will be the self-efficiency in the teacher, and organized and orderly manner, which will help to give more effective teaching or more effective way of giving the things to the students by the teacher with the domain of personality and attitude. See, this question can be manipulated in any form. You have to just focus on the key terms. Now, as I said, locus of control is nothing but it is basically a psychological dynamics of behavior which talks about monitoring and regulating the behavior, that is a classroom behavior, or you can just remember it as classroom management or control. Self-efficiency or self-efficacy is nothing but the teacher's confidence in performing the specific actions related to teaching tasks. And enthusiasm, it means that liveliness which is very, very important for the teacher in order to create enjoyment as for the teaching activity. Without that, students will never feel that lively atmosphere, and in dull atmosphere students can't learn. Okay, -2 + 2, yes. Okay, now here comes the next topic. In which of the following formats research abstract is must? See the question, read the question correctly. Which of the following formats research abstract is a must? Sudarshan, just 2 minutes, I'll answer your question. Research article, seminar, thesis, or research synopsis? Communication and personality, see, they have just written the word as communication, which is not proving that it is 100% whether it is fluent communication or what type of communication. It is just telling communication. We just studied now whether with what type of communication. There is no clarity in the option, so that is not will be taken as an aspect for this particular question. Okay. Sudarshan, see, the options are given. You have to give me from the given options. Individual options are not given as a choice. Okay, so let's see. The option right answer is, see, please remember now here the right answer, research synopsis. Now here there will be a debate on this question. Yes, because I knew in some of the research synopsis. Now if you go with the format, research synopsis comes in a format. Now the deemed universities, the private universities, the central universities, the state universities have different formats. Okay, so in some formats research synopsis does not include abstract as a must. But it is, if you go for article, if you go for a seminar paper presentation, that is research paper presentation, and thesis, where your research abstract is must. Please, when you see such type of questions, no, you have to think from all the point of view. Okay, now when you're talking about abstract in thesis, obviously without that it is not possible. Research paper of seminar or a research article, without it, it is not. The format is by default given. But in research synopsis, in some of the synopsis, research abstract is not compulsory. Okay. Okay, yes, again in books, you have to think from very well and then please answer the question. I told you, when you're reading from books, please cross check on once everywhere and then only go for the answer. Today, after a long time, all get together, I'm feeling alumni meet, I feel. Vikrant, welcome after a long time. Okay, question number 21 now, everyone. In the spectrum of teaching methods, which of the following will be dialogic, which will be called as dialogic? Okay, read it very carefully and answer. There is no hurry. Understand the question first. Demonstration, problem solving, chalk and talk, team teaching, interactive presentation, or tutorials. No, synopsis and research proposals are different. In different they are. Only 2 days I missed class, Vikrant, because of the technical error. Okay. 21. Yes, 21. I hope everyone has understood the question. I'm just waiting for the answers. Okay. Okay, fine. Yes, so let's see. The right answer is yes. Now, when we talk about here, you can go with elimination way also. Now, which of the following, in the spectrum of teaching methods, which of the following will be called as dialogic? Okay. Now, when we talk about here, the options say problem solving method, then we have your interactive presentation and your tutorial method, where it is, where it comes in the form of interaction. It has to be interactive. Okay. So demonstration, maybe you people, I mean to say, there is no dialogic which is happening. Then you have chalk talk method, where it will be just a lecture method, as well as you have team teaching based method, where it will not be dialogic. Okay, so please, elimination may not work out. You have to check every option over here clearly. Okay, so sometimes you have to be careful in what method you are doing and how you are understanding the question. Very, very important. Yes. Update your bucket score, everyone. So dialogic teaching is nothing but using talk most effectively for carrying out teaching learning process. It involves ongoing talk between the teacher and the student, and not just teacher presenter or the one who is presenting. So the following methods, such as problem solving, interactive, or tutorials, are considered as the dialogic teaching methods, which were from the given options. Yes, between two people. Yes, Pushpa, which is in the form of dialogue. Okay, again we are back with one of the research question. Which of the following sequence represent the most logical sequence? Now please understand what is the question. They have given various sequences. Out of various, they are saying that which will be the most logical sequence. I'll read it once for you people so that you can understand. Identifying and defining a problem, formulating hypothesis, testing of hypothesis and reporting the results, identifying a research problem, defining the population and sample, collecting the data and analysis of data, survey of the research, defining the research problem, collecting data and presenting the outcomes, defining research variables, hypothesizing, testing of research report of research outcomes. Neelam, 20th question, we are into 22, which, why didn't, Vikrant, you have missed the classes. After you didn't join, we did strategy and this one, even the crash course where we did all MCQs. Now I've started full revision from today onwards. In two parts, I'll be taking the class. Lakshmi, no one has complained about the sound till now. So just check your network once. Okay, 2A, 2, I mean to say A also, B also option I have got. Okay. Now, yes, let's see both the options. If you can see, those have given me the option number B as in right answer. Read the question properly, and the option, what it starts with: identifying research problem, very correct. Defining the population and sample, collecting data and analysis. Analysis of data, that is findings. After that, there is nothing. Okay, but our first option talks about what? Identifying and defining the research problem. Okay, that is research question. Formulating a hypothesis. Okay, then it is talking about testing of hypothesis, that is in the form of data collection. After that, you test the hypothesis and you report the result. So if you see, the research process is completed as per your first option, not with your second option. But case of Pune, from starting it is low, no one complained it, that I thought everything is fine. So here, if you see the option number 1, everything goes, as per the research till the identifying the problem till the reporting. Is it clear? Okay. I hope it is very clear with everyone. Yes. So just see whether it is +2 or -2 for everyone. So the same thing I have just written in the theory format, which is given, because that was just a little bit place wise it was congesting. So identifying the, defining the problem, formulating a hypothesis, testing of a hypothesis, and reporting the results, which comes as the end process of research. Okay. Maths question are taken by Zeba ma'am on Saturdays and Sundays, Kailas. But from tomorrow onwards, some little bit I will add it, which which will give you little practice, not in detail, but because those are not my units. Now, let's go to question number 23. Which of the following evaluation systems belong to the category of being an innovative practice? Which of the following evaluation system? The question is based on evaluation system which belongs to a category of being an innovative practice. That is semesterized examination, performance evaluation, portfolio based evaluation, or learning outcome based evaluation. So which will be belonging to the innovative practices? Option number 1, 2, 3, 4. Which option will be right over here? Okay, very good. Very easy question this was. Yes. Which is based on the innovative practice is nothing but we are talking about what? We are talking about learning outcomes. Learning outcome which are based on what? The evaluation should be based on learning outcome. That can be one of the innovative practices. Please remember, semesterization is not an innovative practices. Okay. Your innovative practices is based on what? It is based on the learning outcome. Okay. What exactly a child has learned, that is more innovative rather than what the child has scored. Okay. Then going to question number, yes, okay, if you want little bit of explanation, innovative learning based outcome evaluation is the one which belongs to the category of innovative practice. It is defined as a systematic way of assessing the extent to which the program has achieved its intended result. That is nothing but a learning outcome. And it is a useful tool which is not only used for planning, but it is used for evaluation also. Okay. Now, question number 24. Effective classroom communication can transform what? Academic administration, academic marketing, teaching learning process, management strategies. So easy options I have given so that you can easily make out. Effective classroom communication, it transforms what? It transforms the academic administration, academic marketing, teaching learning process, or management strategies. Okay, yes, 24th option we started getting. Vikrant, no class, there is revision is going. This is, I told in the start of the lecture itself, 3.5 months over now. We are doing revision. I started from July if I am not wrong. August, September, October, 4th month is going now. Okay, very good. Yes, so that this answer was easily a bonus question. That is, effective classroom communication is the one which transforms the teaching learning process. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the last question, that is, Question number 25, part A. Okay, part B will take tomorrow. So let's see what is the last question. Which of the following are rhetorical techniques for structuring the classroom communication? First option, relating to the day's topic to the student's interest, providing scattered information to the target audiences, smooth transition from one idea to another, avoiding the use of artifacts, using media to improve the quality, opting for one-way communication. So which of the following will be the rhetorical techniques for structuring the classroom communication? Yes. Okay. Students have been very fast in this. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Everyone updated the bucket score. Yes. 25th. Yes. Let's see now. Almost everyone is right, but let's understand this question. First of all, let me go for this and then I'll again come back. Okay, let's understand first what exactly this rhetorical techniques for structuring, communication involves. Now, rhetorical techniques is nothing but one which creates an impact. Okay, so now what it tells is, get the students interested and connected to the day's topic, so that there is a knowledge which is happening. Students are curious and and it explains why it is valuable or useful for them to learn. So that curiosity will create a desire to learn, and that's what teacher role is, to create a desire or interest in the students. It shares an outline to help the students to organize and assimilate their learning. Teacher can also use different media sources to improve the quality aspect and to make explicit transactions between the topics to help the students use signposting such as summaries or link creating a new topic. So now let me come back to the question. Yes, rhetorical, it means the one which creates an impact, okay, effect. Okay, I'll come again. A spark, it means a spark to desire. That is the meaning of spark over here. Okay, so now when I'm talking about the question, now again came to the question, which of the following are rhetorical techniques for structuring the classroom communication? Means teacher wants to make the classroom communication effective. So for that, what type of techniques teacher can use? So teacher can relate the day's topic to the students' interest. That is to create the spark or to create a desire in the students to learn. Then providing scattered information to this target audience, no, this scattered information will lose the interest, so this cannot be done. Smooth transition from one idea to another, which will help them to create their thinking capability. And avoiding the use of artifacts, okay, which definitely will not help them in structuring the classroom. And yes, obviously opting for one way communication will definitely not be helpful, but yes, to improve using media to improve the quality of reception of messages, that can be another way in order to create the structuring of the classroom. So this is what it is talking about, I mean to say, with respect to the questions. Is it clear? Now, yes, I'll just look for the doubts. Meanwhile, I'm looking for the doubts. All those students, yes, I'm just looking for the doubts. Just a minute, okay? Everyone will calculate the scores. Yes. Meanwhile, everyone will just update the scores. We have to see who is the star performer of the class. Okay. Signposting, it means it is like a guidance in order to help you understand, or the conclusion part, the introduction part, or outlining. How we had an outline story, so that is nothing but we can also use that signposting. Yes, everyone, no one will leave without updating me the score, because you should know who is the star performer of the class or for the day. Okay, we have got it from Kesav Pune, that is 22 out of 25. How this odd figure came? It should be proper figure, no? How 25? So you mean to say, okay, you people have counted 1 marks. Okay, fine, got it. So 20, 22, 22. Okay, so we are on, okay, Neelam, KSO Pune, then we have Pushpa, and then we have Kaushalyan 22, 23 we have Shaili. Okay, so the first we have, second is missing. Who is 20 between them? It's see, this is just to create a charm, nothing else. It's not basically this gives motivation, and there has to be something positive. Yeah, someone is 24, Shrinu. Okay, so Shrinu, then we have is next was Shaili, I guess, and then we have 4 people, 4 stars at third ranks. Okay, great, well done, but everyone. So okay, Nirmal, no problem. You did it, but you have to keep this competition going on. It helps you to give the motivation also, and helps you to understand the time limit also. Yes, everyone. So tomorrow we will be going for part B. Any new student to the class, this is an announcement for you people that we at Global Online University conduct not only paper 1, but we also conduct UGC paper 2 economics and commerce, where we have full syllabus test, PDF solution with answers, notes, 2000 MCQs, video lectures at the cost of 999. The contact numbers are given. You can get in touch with them. At the same time, we do conduct Gujarat set, West Bengal, K set and AP set with the pattern of full syllabus mock test, PDF solutions, notes, MCQs, video lectures, and the contact numbers are given. You can get in touch with the person in case if you are interested. And tomorrow we will be having part 2. So let's see, we have higher education, ICT, and people and environment questions tomorrow coming up. Okay, so what happened, Ashwini? You should not lose hope. Every day is yours. So just get set and have a fresh start next day. Okay, thank you everyone, and see you tomorrow